So I look at this problem, when I first look at it, I'm thinking, it kind of looks like a quadratic equation, but I've got x to the fourth. And I really think life would be easier if this was a quadratic equation. You know what? Maybe I can make it a quadratic equation by using some substitution. So what if I let u equal x squared? Well, if I do that, then this becomes u squared minus 5u plus 6 equals 0. Oh, look at that. Now it looks like a quadratic equation. So I could use the quadratic formula, or, maybe I could just factor it. Let's try the factoring first, because we know that's much faster. So I know the factors of 6 are 1 and 6 and 2 and 3. Now the signs are the same and they're going to add up to 5. So the ones that add up to 5 are 2 and 3. So I'm going to have a u and a u equals 0. I'm going to have a 2 and I'm going to have a 3. The signs are the same. They were both minus. So there's what I have. Now, I've made it so it's much easier, but now I need to replace that u with the x. Don't forget that you did that over here on the right. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rewrite it first so that I'm setting each one equal to 0. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this back in for the x. So I'm going to have x squared minus 2 equals 0. X squared minus 3 equals 0. I need to solve each one of these for the x. So I'm going to get x squared equals 2 and x squared equals 3. So now I need to take the square root of both sides. When I take the square root, I take the plus and the minus. So I'm going to do that for each one of these. So it made it come out that it was much easier. Now remember, there's this way to write it, and you can also do the solution set. So if you do the solution set, you need your negatives to come first. So the negative square root of 3, negative square root of 2, and then the square root of 2 and the square root of 3.